He's an international beatboxing champion, he's just done his own TED Talks, and now he's about to unleash his incredible and unique talent on Campus Party 2013. Yes, BeardyMan, aka Darren Foreman, is probably the hottest ticket in town right now. And thanks to the kind people at Campus Party, we got the chance to meet the man behind the mouth to find out more about his specially commissioned project for the event, Sounds of the 21st Century. You've come up with a track called The Sounds of the 21st Century. So what did you discover about the sounds of the 21st century?
The 21st century has been a sort of slow march towards less and less moving parts and less actual mechanisms and more kind of democratization of the ability to make machines, because those machines are all virtual now and you buy them as apps. So we put out the call for suggestions about what the sounds of the 21st century were, and more often than not it was the sounds of smartphones and stuff like that. Those kind of very quiet sort of sounds of fingers tapping on glass and home button screens and stuff like that. So I basically made a tune entirely out of the sounds that that smartphones make when you tap them or click them or stuff like that. So very, very quiet sounds and a kind of like fan noise of computers and tapping on keyboards and room noise to sort of emphasize the whole silence of the 21st century.
Did you have an idea in your head about what it could become?
I don't know if I really had any preconceptions about what it would be to encapsulate the sounds of the 21st century, because I guess we're not that far into it. But once you actually start analysing when a particular sound that you regard as 21st century was actually made, often it was made in the 20th century. Like a lot of nowadays it's just kind of beeps and clicks and kind of, I mean, most of what's been significant in the 21st century has been online, and that is essentially silent. So it's the silent century. So I've kind of made a tune out of pretty much silence, which John Cage would love.
How do you start about making a track from no noise?
So I've got in front of me here the BeardyTron 5000 Mark II S. And it's a...
Seen that in Maplin.
One day. It's a wearable piece of technology that allows you to do incredible things with live manipulated sound. Yeah. Which mankind has wanted to do since the dawn of time. So this is a really breakthrough piece of technology. I mean, it's a stupid thing, really, to have spent so much time and money on, really, because all it is a music-making device, but it enables you to do stuff really quickly. So it enables me to, I just did a show called 1 album per hour, which is me making an album in an hour, and you couldn't really have done it until this existed. So I'll kind of, it's a shame I can't show you guys the screens, because the screens have got this kind of proprietary interface on them which uses all kinds of gestures that are unique to this. So I'll just kind of show you what it does. So to make this track, I sampled lots of different rooms, the silence in rooms, which, believe it or not, does sound different because nothing is ever completely silent. So, you know, you've got different buzzes and hums of different pieces of machinery and radiators and stuff, and computer fans and stuff like that, and keyboards being clicked. And then, so I'll show you something that you can do with this, which I used in the track, which is if I just put white noise in, for example, like so. So that beat, that was just made of just white noise. So I manipulated a lot of silence to turn it into other things. You're taking like a pure tone, and then you're performing subtractions on it, such that you're manipulating the sound using effects, basically. So I suppose it's a kind of sound synthesis. But I mean, I think this is decidedly 21st century.
So Monday night, you're at campus. People bought tickets. They paid to see you. What are they going to get?
Well, hopefully they've bought tickets to see the festival itself as well. I say festival, it's a sort of conference tech event, and it's I'm going to be doing the opening ceremony, and that's going to be cool. I'm going to do a sort of version of the track that I've done, and it's going to be sort of very sort of futuristic-ish, and I'm going to try and encapsulate somehow some of the sounds of the 21st century. And then the event itself is going to be awesome.
Are you going to be hanging around for it?
Been
before?
Yeah, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be just getting involved. I love technology. It's the only thing that I think is actually sort of optimistic about the world. If we're going to try and not destroy the Earth, then technology is the only way it's going to go. So yeah, technology's cool.
BeardyMan will be playing at the opening night at Campus Party, which runs from the 2nd of September through to the 7th at London's O2 Arena. For more info on Campus Party, all the links are in the description, and don't forget to subscribe to T3 for your daily dose of tech news, reviews and features.